Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest go in sport. I say the things on here that nobody dare say. A lot of people start out on YouTube, especially in the boxing industry, and they want to make a difference, don't they? That's why they do it. I started my YouTube channel because when I worked for Dennis Hobson Fight Academy, Dennis wanted his fighters out there and selling more tickets because he never had a ticket seller really. Tommy Frank used to do 100 tickets on a good day, but none of them were really selling tickets. I think we had somebody forgot his name now. Perry Howe. Is it Perry Howe? Perry Summer. I think it was Perry Howe. He did about 400 tickets. He drives a dustbin man wagon, doesn't he? A bin man. Army kid. So he used to do tickets. So that's how I started the YouTube channel for people who keep asking in emails. I always get that. Why did you start it when you were working there? Well, I did it just to help him out. And also, I did it because I wanted to have an opinion. But when you have an opinion in boxing, you rub people up the wrong way because there's a lot of insecure people in boxing. People like Johnny Fisher's dad, he's obviously helping his son in his career, but you're not allowed to say anything about his son. I get that. But dads in boxing are a nightmare. That's why most of the time, dads in boxing interfere with kids' careers and they never go anywhere, do they? Because they know best, don't they? Even though they've never been boxers. But that's just how I look at it. We can all pretend we can have a little fight and we know the game and that, but leave your sons to it with a trainer. That's what I say. Trainers are the people that should guide careers. We don't need dads in boxing and managers. Just get it fucking way. All right. So, but anyway, that's how I started my YouTube channel. Right. Here we go. Small hall shows. People are saying I had a bit of a pop up a day at Dennis Hobson, my former boss and friend of mine. Even though we've not spoke for a while, I've got a lot of respect for Dennis and what he's done in the game. But if anybody is to look on BoxRec, you've only got to type in Dennis Hobson Jr. BoxRec. Look at the next three shows he's got planned. Look at the average BoxRec ranking for the fights that are made. Most of them are TBAs, by the way. The rest of them are all ranked outside 1,000, or nearly all of them. And but look at the fighters' records. You've got guys with one win out 60 odd fights, two wins out 100 fights. If you've had 102 fights and you've won two, you're not a boxer. If I've sprayed 102 cars and only two people didn't complain and the other 100 did, I'm not a car sprayer, am I? If I bake 100 loaves of bread and I burn 98, am I a baker? No, I'm not, am I? If I go to bed with 100 women, right, and only two of them are pleased, I'm not a stud, am I? Do you see where I'm coming from? If I go to a gay nightclub, right, 98 times out of 100 nights out on a Saturday night, am I a straight goer or am I gay? I'd be a gay man, wouldn't I? Because why would I be in a gay nightclub? You see where I'm coming from? It's same for boxing. If you had 100 fights or 102 fights, and you've won two, you're not a boxer. So who's licensing these people? That's my argument. See where I'm coming from? But nobody's allowed to say anything. But the emails that I've had can only be from Dennis's friends, can't they? You're not allowed to speak out, are we? Well, Dennis, if you've got a problem and it is you, get in touch, porkycorner@mail.com. I'll get my number off Scott Brunt. We'll have you on here. I'll have you on live, Dennis. I'll give you your big moment. And you can answer some questions. I've got 6 questions here for you. Very simple questions. Very, very simple. Very simple. Oh, pop and see me. You know where I'm at. I'm not hard to find, Dennis. But nobody's allowed to say anything, are they, in this sport? We've got promoters absolutely putting on white collar events and not even attending these events. They're letting clowns run them and they're passing it off as boxing. And this is what we've got at the moment. It's the dregs of boxing. It's like scraping the barrel. I wonder certain promoters in South Yorkshire have handed the licensing. There's a few handing the licensing, isn't there? There's the dregs about. There's nothing to play with. There's nothing left. It's like going to a supermarket in COVID and trying to buy some of that hand stuff that you wash your hands with, hand wash. There were no left, were there? The locusts had had it all, weren't they? Nothing left. It's like seeing a load of flies around a really tight, really small turd. It's going to be gone in a matter of minutes. There's nothing left. We're scraping the barrel. Nobody's allowed to say anything, are they? I mean, look what they're doing. Look how they're manoeuvring it. It's no wonder Turkey's had a good look at this shower after the last 2 years and he's thought, oh my God, how can I trust any of these? I mean, weren't he holding their hands last year? Friends to the end. Him and Bricktop were holding hands. I mean, now Bricktop and all his cock, won't he, just to be it mix? And vice versa. Oh my God, what's going on? I mean, we've got Usyk there. They've ordered him to fight Parker at WBO, but ain't he in talks to fight Dubois? So what's going on here? Who's he going to fight? They're not going to let us have that undisputed, are they? They let us have it for that one fight, didn't they? Before they all got the grubby powers involved. Did I think Turkey didn't have a look at them all and think, what are this shower doing here? What is going on? Nobody's saying a word, are they? Nobody wants to say a word, only me. I'm the last of the Mohicans. All these former world champions have all had their legs cut off. They've all been softened up. They all want pundit jobs. They all want to be in the mix for a bit of limelight. When you're being a multi-world champion, it's no good, is it? If you just parked up, it's no good, is it? If nobody's seeing you on telly all the time or in interviews or being in the mix. Duke McKenzie, you should be embarrassing about the licking you're doing lately. Absolute lickaroon. You are a lickaroon. To think how we're flying Duke McKenzie's flag as well. He's joined over to the dark side, only like the rest of them. It's embarrassing. Why is he not saying, Daniel Dubois, why are you silent? Why are you not coming out and speaking out about why you didn't fight Parker? You coward. Anybody else would be called a coward. What has gone on? Why is nobody asking about antihistamines or whatever they're called? What Bricktop told us half a tale about? Eh? Bricktop's not Team Turkey. Eddie Hills is not Team Turkey. Oscar isn't. Todd LaBeouf at Top Rank isn't. They're all not Team Turkey now. What is going on? Hey, we've got 24,000 nearly boxers in the world. They can't sign them all. There's room for everybody. You know what I mean? Absolute shit feast. But nobody wants to say a word. Anthony Joshua's not got an opponent. Who's he fighting? They don't play it's Fury. Fury knows that. He's just sitting back, chilling. He'll not be doing note for months. But it's Chris Eubank Jr. I feel sorry for. With his fake script and that and been given an 100 grand fine. He ain't paying that. Promoter will pay that like he paid Chisora's fine. We all know what's going on. They had to sell the fight. Nobody was buying into it. So they come up with that idea about the leg. I'm not buying that. How did he get the leg through security? And if he did, what if it was something else and not an egg? What if it was something a bit more serious and somebody really got hurt? Why is that security company not being sacked? They stood there on Piers Morgan. Poor dummies, they're no good. Why is something that happened on Piers Morgan? How can that security company be trusted? They were doing it. Jesus. But are people going to wake up? Well, that's about it, really. Go on, pop, pop, bang. Anybody who's got an issue with this video, it's simple. Email me and get it out your system, pokeycorner@mail.com, or leave a comment. And if the comment's a really nice one, it'll go out there. If it's an horrible one, it'll be ta-ta. Go on, booyaka. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Big shout out, Canada's boxing channel, Peter DeFreitas. I hope you're well. A big shout out to my good close friend, Andy from Andy's Cavern. And Andy is not from Aberdeen. Booyaka.